We do begin tonight. For months now, Catholics who are concerned about possibly catching the coronavirus have not been required to attend Mass in person. But as our Seth Kovar tells us tonight, the local diocese is changing that.
The so-called dispensation period began when the COVID-19 pandemic started back in March. It's basically permission not to go to Mass if you're concerned about possibly catching coronavirus there. That all ends this coming weekend.
We are obligated as Catholic Christians to be at the Eucharist on Sunday.
But amid a global pandemic, Bishop Michael Mulvey of the Diocese of Corpus Christi made an exception to that obligation. On Sunday, that exception goes away. Catholics are once again expected to go to Mass unless they're sick, have pre-existing conditions, or this.
Some people are still a bit cautious, and I understand that too. So all of that is still on the table for them to remain at home.
The news hits close to home for some folks.
My mom is Catholic, so I understand the big deal about going.
But she hasn't been going to Mass during the pandemic. And even with the end of dispensation, Mom will likely stick to worshiping over the internet.
I haven't heard that she was super guilted into going. And of course, she still probably won't go. She'll just do it online because she's way too scared to get sick.
For other people, that's no excuse.
I think it's a ridiculous reason to use COVID-19 not to go to church. I mean, if you're gonna, especially Catholic Church.
Others still are concerned about the timing.
I'm saying it's about time, but it may be a little early.
Mulvey, who says he's been monitoring the COVID-19 situation on a month-to-month basis, says the time is right.
And I think people themselves are a little bit ready, more than ready to come back. In fact, we see the numbers increasing in the parishes, so we're already coming back.
Of course, we'll have to wait until Sunday to see if people heed the call and return to Mass now that dispensation is over. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Seth Kovar, Chris 6 News.
And the bishop does tell us that over at the cathedral this weekend, they will continue to practice having every other row roped off, as well as requiring face masks to be worn, and hand sanitizer will also be available.